Hello, good morning, everybody. Today I have a couple of new orders. Actually, it's the same order. One was on back order, and I thought I'd open them up on camera today, and you can see what kind of stuff that I use here at Naturally Nice Essentials. I'll get these boxes open. It's pouring rain here in Nova Scotia, Canada, but it's still a nice day. They have lots of those in there. And get rid of that. Now this here is the zinc oxide. This came a little bit later in the order, and I use this in my charcoal soap, as well as I use it in my deodorant bars that I don't really make them for the public yet, but I definitely do make them for myself. Okay, so the zinc oxide, it soothes, protects, and helps heal skin. So that's the only thing that was in that box. We'll set that aside. Open another one. Lots more of these little babies here. Let's get rid of those. Yeah, it's starting to look a little bit more exciting in there rather than just that white powder. Okay. So first, this here is the Calendula flower petals. Now I use those mostly in my bath teas, but I also make an extract with those, and I put them in with sunflower oil or jojoba oil, and I let it sit and get all the nutrients and everything that comes out of the calendula, and I put it in, use it as an extract, and quite a few of my other soaps, or I shouldn't say quite a few, there's a few other ones that I do include it in. So you can check my ingredient list on my website, and it shows what, for each ingredient, what I do include it in. All right. So it is for external use, and it's very good for salve for wounds, and which can be made from the dried flowers and the leaves, and the juice can be pressed out of the flowers. You can make a tincture. So that's the Calendula flowers. Now here's the red clay. Now the red clay, I use that in a few of my soaps, as well as, see, I use these, like the red clay and the yellow clays and so on. I use these in my bath bombs for color, and I use them in my soaps for color. But they have so many benefits available to you as well for your skin. You know, they take out, extract a lot of the toxins out of your skin. And if you look at my ingredients list, you'll see more information. Now that I've opened this box, I'll make sure I update my ingredient list to actually show what's so great about each one of these. I'm researching so many of them, I just can't keep everything on the top of my head for each one. I mean, I researched them a while back, and of course, that's why I include them in the products that I include them in. But all I know is they're awesome, awesome products, and they're great to use for coloring instead of using micas. Because micas, whether you do or don't know, it's mined by 10-year-old children and younger children. I'll link a video to that that's on my website here shortly, just so you can see. And that's one of the reasons I don't use micas right there. Plus, I think with this, there's more benefits to it. So if I'm going to add another ingredient to my soap or my bath bombs, it might as well be something that's going to benefit you as the consumer. So those are the red and the yellow clay. Now this is spearmint leaves. And spearmint leaves, I use this, I'll be using these in my tea as well as my bath tea. And I make an extract out of a lot of these and to put in different soaps. So that's the spearmint. Now these here have two different types in it. This here is my green clay, which is the same thing as these other clays here. There's the red, the yellow, and the green clay. So it's the same thing. I use them for coloring as well as I use them for the benefits. And then this kelp powder, same reason, except I use this in my sea salt and seaweed soap because it's sea salt and seaweed. And obviously kelp is a seaweed, so I stick true to what I have in my soaps. That's the kelp powder. Now this other stuff here, what's this? Oh, we have the lavender buds. Whole lavender buds. So this I bought for the bath tea as well. And I use them for decorative reasons, you know, in the bath salts and a little bit on top of the lavender soap that I have. So we'll put that there. You can see all that as I'm going. Now these here, let's have a look at this. Now these are some tea bags that I ordered for my bath tea. And these here, I just have, these are 7.5 mil, so I wanted something a little bigger to get into those essential oil bottles and squeeze out larger amounts so when I'm making up the blends for my essential oils. And then I grabbed a few of these because I was just kind of curious about them. I thought maybe I got to have kind of a new idea. I have kind of a new idea for my bath salt packaging. I thought this would be kind of cute to include that on the side, but they're a little bit smaller than what I expected. But I'm sure they'll come in handy for something if I don't use them for that. And what else? Oh, okay. And here's my pH test strips. And that's not really what I wanted. That's not the kind of test strips I wanted. But these will do the job. They'll do what I need it to do. So this is how I test all my products. I test the soap. I'm doing a shampoo bar now, which I've done a couple of different test batches. So I test to make sure it's right in line with the hair and what the pH results should be for that. So I guess that's it for that order. So it's a little colorful sitting out here. The kelp, calendula, green clay, red clay, yellow clay, spearmint, lavender, and the zinc oxide. Zinc oxide really works great in the deodorant. I love my deodorant. I find with this deodorant, I don't know if you notice, like some of those other deodorants that you buy in the store, once you use this deodorant and get used to it, you'll find that you can go without it for a week and you won't have any odor from your armpits. I don't know why that's the case, but I'm telling you, that's the way it works. And actually, I want a few other people to try it out. I haven't really gave it to anybody else to try, but I'm going to test that theory I just had and give it to a few other people to try if they'd stick by it and actually use it and give me their feedback on it too. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching and have a naturally nice day.